drums slow, measured, like footsteps on marble. Before amber burned on his chest, he wore gold at his shoulder, Senate guard. Marble halls whisper thick as smoke, smiles that hid knives better than he did. Steel lay hidden at wrist and boot, close enough to answer thought. He was trusted. He was capable. That was the danger.
Laid in the breath, watch without rest. Laid in the breath, watch without rest.
Torchlight flickered. A woman with hair like banked flame spoke low in the corridor. For the good of the Empire, she said, strike the one upon the throne. Not an order, not madness. Cold reasoning, measured ambition. He did not dismiss her. He essayed. Mapped corridors in his mind, measured distance from chamber to door, counted the steps between guard rotations, felt the weight of steel at his wrist. For a moment, the path was clear. He stood closer to the throne than ever before, close enough to imagine the strike, close enough to know it would be quick. The Empire would shake, gold would fracture, blood would answer blood, and in that breath, another weight pressed heavier than steel. Captain Bam Bam, not present, not watching, not aware, but there, the standard of the Senate Guard, the discipline drilled into bone, the loyalty sworn before marble and witness. Bam Bam had built a line that did not bend, and Shanks would not be the one to break it. Chants surge. Respect holds steel. Oath over will. The throne guard watched him differently after. They felt tension in the air they could not name. Helms turned sooner, spears angled lower, guard no closer. He inclined his head. He understood. Later came the order from Entwined, remove one of our own, quietly, serve under their ranks. Then cut from inside, politics wrapped in duty, clean hands promised after dirty work. He saw fracture in their unity. He smelled ambition under perfume. That day, trust in Entwined froze. Drums surge. Long before gold and marble, there was salt and storm, old sea law, harsh judgment, a cut at birth to test the blood, strength weed against survival, ancient customs like cliffside warriors of old. Unforgiven, his sister's cry cut through gale and spray. Blood answered steel, the sea waited, but his mother defied it. Saved what tradition would have claimed, and the crew remembered their seven. The sister! Years later, not on a ship, not in a cradle, in a hall of power. Before Bam Bam, before silent steel. Words failed, steel followed. Not for birth, not for flesh, but for weakness chosen, for betrayal of belief. From that day, blood meant less than conviction. Final. Laid in the breath, watch without rest. He stood at the edge of treason and chose the weight of duty. Empire first, steel by force, not by fear, but by respect. He walks watched, he walks armed, he walks measured and unbowed.